Why does this go? So, this movie ends with a guy about to get shot over a football.
The Longest Yard.
Yes, I was about to say Longest Yard.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I
finally
was
got
gonna
one.
look up when that movie came out, but yeah, that's all.
I finally got one. Yeah.
Shout out to Adam Sandler. And shout out to the WTC fans because this is the What the Condor podcast.
Hell yeah,
what?
it is.
Condor
Season
podcast.
2, episode
something.
Episode God only
4.
fucking knows. Is it
Season
4?
2, episode
4.
4. We are here. How's everybody doing after the long break from episodes?
Yeah, life happens.
Life does happen.
That's why we don't get pregnant anymore.
Yeah. Aaron is right. Episode 4. I just fact checked him.
Here we are.
What's going on, guys? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. You know what else? It's been a minute since we were born.
I mean, it's
Weird
been
way to
a couple
segue,
minutes.
but okay.
Since that.
It's been
But
a
yeah,
minute.
no, you are. You're right.
It's been a minute
been a
since
minute.
we were.
What The Longest Yard is? It's a sports movie.
Yes.
It is a sports
Yes,
movie.
it
It's
is.
been a minute since we were born, and The Longest Yard is a sports movie. So
So
why don't we take these two things and talk about them? The year we were born and draft classes from sports. I don't know why we're doing this, but here we are.
It was a Condor idea.
It was indeed a Condor idea.
Hey, I mean, I gotta have an idea every now and then, and I forgot my ideas, so this is it.
So this is it.
Well, you know what? This is a better idea than the idea you had to buy the shower from GameStop.
Dude, I'm still getting email sent to the What the Condor email about Nigerian princes wanting to send me millions. I answer to all of them, but you know.
So, anyways, who would like to go first in regards to their draft class from the year they were born? I think Condor should go first since it was his idea.
I agree.
And
Condor's idea is who goes first.
He can give us a bit of a blueprint of what the fuck we're doing here.
Yes.
I pulled up 1996 NHL entry draft.
Uh-huh.
Like when there were 26 teams in the League of National Hockey.
That's a weird number. 26 teams.
And there's 32 now.
Yeah, there's 32 teams in the NFL, too. That's a better number than 26.
Yeah. You know, I'll ask that after, but... I was gonna ask, how many teams were in the NFL in 96 or 98, whenever you were up? I guess.
I'll check it.
So for the first overall draft pick in 96, we got Phillips. Yeah, had a career. Last played in 2015. Went to the Senators, so that does something. And the thought.
I'm looking at the 96 NHL draft, and it says Chris Phillips was drafted from Prince Albert. So that's something.
That is the thing. Then we got, just looking through this, the only player left playing in the NHL is Mr. Zdeno Chara. Man's 44 years old, still playing in the National Hockey League. It's like, dude, you've
proven your point.
Anybody else in the league, you have a hard slap shot that anybody would be scared to be in front of. You can quit now. You're done. You proved your point.
You can quit now. That is the message from Condor to a 44-year-old NHL player. You can quit now.
I would easily kick my ass.
What does it say? He is 6 foot, 250 pounds.
6'9".
Nice.
And then 241st draft pick in the year 1996. Evgeny Avanazov?
Evgeny Afanasev is what I'm going to call
That's
him.
what I said. I'm aware of it.
He has the most legendary career in NHL history.
Dude. Top story. He came from a Detroit midget. That's what it says next to his name.
It says Detroit, and then it says midget in parentheses. Even though he was 6'1", 185 pounds.
And it doesn't look like he ever got to the NHL, but he did get to play a season for the Flint Generals.
And who else?
The Gaylord Grizzlies.
The what now?
Question: Is Gaylord a city in Michigan?
Dude, I don't know.
And also,
You know what? Let me
minutes.
Let me look it up. The good old Gaylord Grizzlies. Yes, this is in Gaylord, Michigan.
Gaylord, Michigan.
I mean,
amazing. beautiful, if you ask me.
I mean, I can't really say anything because I'm from Pennsylvania. And we got intercourse.
Nice.
There's a city called Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna have to go there sometime.
So if you combine the two cities, it would be Gaylord Intercourse.
Yes.
Gaylord Intercourse. I love it.
Amazing.
And I think I have an answer to the question that was posed before Condor started. And I believe there were 30 teams in the NFL.
Yep. And there were 20. There was a very strange 29 in the NBA. Just for anybody that wanted to know.
I like to know things.
I did too. But anyway, so back to Gaylord.
Back to our
the
friend from Gaylord.
Do you think we could get this man on the podcast? Talk about his time in the Gaylords.
Totally okay with this.
Fuck, I mean, if
he can take up the entire panel. I don't care. As long as he tells us about Gaylord.
He's 43 years old.
If he wishes to do such a thing, we would have to find a way to reach out to him.
I mean,
there's a will, there's a way.
I don't have any ties in Russia anymore.
And Condor's just stupid enough to find something out, even without his ties in Russia.
There just so happens to be 3 Evgeny Afanasevs on LinkedIn, and I don't think any of them
hockey
are him. There's one from Russia. He is the DSPV at Philip Morris International in Russia, and he only has 2 connections. This is a former man who got drafted into the National Hockey League, and he's only got 2 connections on LinkedIn. If this is him.
If this is him.
If.
Okay, here's another one in Moscow. He's the co-owner of the company Probelio.
Can you call me?
And he's got 219 connections, a former NHL draft pick, only 219 connections. I have more Twitter followers than that. Just saying. No disrespect.
You're flexing on him a little bit.
I mean, I'm flexing a little, but, there's no disrespect. I almost have more Twitch followers than that. Twitch.tv/surf from Fleet with 2 A's, by the way.
There we go.
There it is.
That could be a drinking game for What the Condor podcast.
It really could.
Any other social media, take a drink.
I mean, God,
here's the last one. The last one is in Dresden, Germany, with only 4 connections. And just for everybody's reference, he has been the software developer at UNIT GmbH for 6 years and 9 months, which is rather nice.
Good for him.
So, you guys got any? Who's your tops and bottoms?
Fuck him. After all that tangent doesn't even matter anymore. I mean, you told people's life stories, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to use that to segue into my next question, which is a hockey hypothetical.
Okay.
So,
Okay, are we doing that, or are we going through the other draft classes?
Well, this man just... Go ahead, go through yours. This man was questioning it, but go ahead, go through yours.
All right, I'll go through mine, I guess. My birthday is in 1998, so
Nice.
Young
young boy never broke again. Shout out NBA young boy. He recently came home.
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
From jail. He came home from jail.
Yeah, he said words.
So, the 1998 draft class, especially the number one pick, is synonymous with being terrible. We have Michael Olowokandi going number one to who else but the Los Angeles Clippers, because
Fucking who now?
exactly.
Never heard of that dude.
Aside from
God.
good God, dude.
So far away and we still heard it. I feel like this man fucking like rolled over to the other side of his bed and tried to burp away.
He leaned down and like popped his head under the bed. It still went through.
This man was smothering himself with a pillow and we still heard it fucking
He
clear as
opened
day.
the drawer on his nightstand, stuck his head in. We still heard that shit.
This man was actually hiding in the closet.
Well, that pretty much sums up Michael Olowakandi's career. This man was a walking pile of garbage.
And burp.
I could put this man out, on the side of the road on a Tuesday night, and the garbage man will come and pick it up because that's how trash he was. But in terms of notable, actually good people we have from the '98 draft, we've got Mike Bibby. I think he won a championship with the Heat in 20 something.
Bibby.
Maybe not. He was on the Kings for a while too. We've got of course, we have the oldest man to ever play in the NBA. We've got Vince Carter.
The made-up name.
Oh, good old Vince Carter.
We've got Paul Pierce.
Oh.
Larry Hughes is here. He went to the finals with LeBron. We've got Dirk Nowitzki.
Not real.
We've got Rashard Lewis, Nazir Muhammad. He pushed LeBron. We've got Al Harrington, Rafer Alston.
He pushed LeBron.
Isn't the guy who sells wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man?
It's Al Harrington.
Isn't that what you just said?
I don't know. Is it? I was too busy yelling at you.
That might be him. I don't know. But
maybe that's what he did. Maybe that's what he did after his NBA career.
I mean, overall, I mean, if the best players from your draft class are Dirk, Paul Pierce, and Vince Carter, I mean, and then it kind of falls off after that. Overall, it's a pretty shitty draft class, but I mean, you got Dirk and Paul Pierce and Vince Carter out of it, so I guess it's okay.
Fair enough. All right, now here's mine. Fucking the 1990s
NFL, which is baseball.
Don't make me reach across this table and stab you, man. I brought my knife this time.
You already have reasons to do that.
And don't look to producer Kyle for help. He won't do anything.
Don't fucking tempt me.
Hey, at least I was at Kyle's wedding.
That's a low blow, man.
I don't know if that really means anything. Do we really care that much about Kyle?
I mean, I wanted to go. Granted, I wanted free food and free booze, but
I was literally about to say the same thing. That was why I wanted to go.
Like, I mean,
and because I like Carlos.
I was gonna say I'll go for Carlos.
I would have went for Carlos. Carlos is my guy. I think.
Carlos is the reason I would have gone.
I feel like Carlos advocated for us to go, but then Kyle said no.
Probably. Carlos seems like that kind of guy.
Carlos is here in the studio, and since there's not a mic by Kyle, I'm getting a nod from him. So thanks, Carlos. At least you're listening.
I didn't even see him walk in. What's up,
Carlos? Yeah, what's up, my boy? What's up, bro?
Carlos? But all right. So my number one draft pick from the 1996 NFL draft is Keyshawn Johnson.
You know, I'm looking at Keyshawn Johnson's face. Y'all know who RDC World is, right?
You saying me?
No.
RDC World on Twitter and on YouTube. He looks like Mark Phillips from RDC. It's hilarious.
Hmm.
Y'all gonna have to Google that. Mark Phillips from RDC. There he is. He looks just like this dude.
I'm gonna have to check that here in a second.
Oh man! Shout out RDC World, by the way.
Let's see, but before we get to the bottom of this draft list, is there anyone else notable? Second round pick, the Hardy Boys' youngest brother, Kevin Hardy.
Of course.
I highly doubt that's facts. But let's see. Anyone else who actually pops out? Or even anyone with a dumb fucking name. Like, I'll take anything at this point.
I mean, I'm looking at some notable players and some dumb names in the first round.
Oh, here we go. Drafted number 26 to the Baltimore Ravens. Ray Lewis.
My guy, the GOAT middle linebacker.
Can't lose.
That dude was a dog. Number 19, fucking Marvin Harrison for the Colts. Let's go, baby.
Colts got a big win today. Over the Jets.
Let's go.
45-30.
Yes. Dude, I saw some clips. Our halfback looks pretty goated.
Oh, dude, Jonathan Taylor, he's amazing. He's like top 5 in the league. It's crazy.
I heard the Colts are playing the Mets next. Is that true?
Shut up.
Despite the fact that it is always about the Mets are not playing right now. So
let's see.
Out to the Braves.
There's no one else here in the first round. So let's just say fuck it and go to the very bottom.
The very bottom. All right, I'm here for the
Where's your power bottom, man?
Drafted the fucking power bottom. Going in the 7th round. Draft pick number 254.
Mr. Irrelevant. Who do we have?
Sam Manuel. I feel like his name is supposed to be a fucking pun.
Samuel Manuel.
That sounds like, you remember those Key and Peele skits?
Yeah.
Where he had like Hingle McCringleberry and it was all the college football players.
Yeah.
And how at the end they always had the white guy.
Yeah.
That sounds like one of those guys' names.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like Sam Manuel was just one of those like real players that just got featured for a split second, and you forget about them because they're just plain. Oh, I'm mad as fuck because now I'm looking. I just looked over at draft pick number 239, and we might have a possible brother duo going to the same team.
Oh, really? Who do we got here?
Yes. Going to the San Francisco 49ers is Sam Manuel's possible brother, Sean Manuel.
Yo. And they're both from New Mexico State.
Is this facts?
Oh my god.
This is facts.
Yo, we found brothers.
One's a fucking tight end, one's a fucking linebacker.
Yo, that's nuts.
I was gonna say that's actually kind of crazy. Fucking, I mean, I thought this was gonna be fucking really dumb, but this actually turned into to be something pretty cool.
I have good ideas.
Yeah,
really funny.
You have average ideas sometimes.
I just find it funny that like apparently Sean was just a little bit better than Sam.
Right, they were both drafted in the 7th round, but he was about 15 picks higher.
Yeah, And and I feel like Sean. I mean, he just sounds like the kind of guy that would hold that over Sam.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, like you were picked dead last. And he would argue, he's like, but you got picked in the 7th round too. He's like, no, you were picked dead last.
I convinced them to pick you.
Yeah, that'd probably be some shit, yeah.
Oh my god.
We've uncovered the fucking NFL's conspiracy.
So here we are. I just Googled Sam and Sean Manuel. And you know the weirdest thing about both Sam and Sean Manuel, who just so happen to be brothers,
Oh, really? What's that?
they both have goatees and they both have massive fucking unibrows. Like Anthony Davis on steroids level unibrows.
Okay, hold on a second.
They're identical twins. They're identical twins, and they both have like bald eagle status level of looking unibrows.
Oh, fuck, they are actual twins. They're
My
like,
God, dude, they are ugly
on
as
the same day.
fuck. Like, I'm sorry, but they are ugly as
This has just turned into the Manuel family slander out.
like. I mean, like, because of course I literally just Googled Sam and Sean Manuel. And
Just so
first off, I do want to say I expected them to be white. With dumb names
yes,
like that,
I also did.
expected
I
them to
also
be white.
expected them to be white guys.
Like, I'm sorry, but with such a plain name,
Absolutely zero disrespect to these guys, by the way. It's all just jokes and comedy. Shout out to these
but
guys for
dear
actually
God.
making the league. They made it.
I mean, that's fair, but God, thank God for helmets, because with those fucking unibrows, no one could take them seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally looks like there's a caterpillar just resting across their eyes.
Says there isn't.
And you know the worst part? I could definitely see them making that damn thing do the wiggle, and that just disgusts me so much. I don't know why it does, but it does.
Hey, shout out to them. They got drafted to the league. It looks like Sam didn't ever make an NFL, like a final NFL roster, but it does look like they spent some time in NFL Europe.
That's a thing.
And Sam
Interesting.
Manuel, according to Wikipedia, majored in psychology after leaving football. So big ups to him.
Oh, at least you didn't have the fucking drain brainage.
Sam and Sean, if you want to come on the podcast, we'd be happy to have you.
Yes, there is a football card with both twins on it on sale on eBay for 99 cents.
We have to get that for the. Send me that link. We have to get that for the studio.
I will 1000% send you that link right now.
Don't send it to him, dude. He's gonna do it.
I will 1000% send you this link if you actually want to buy this. It's technically going to be $4.50 for the card because of shipping and whatnot, but here you go.
Oh no.
He's gonna buy it. He's gonna put it in a frame. He's gonna hang it. He's gonna.
Hey,
hang it in the studio.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I don't want those unibrows staring at me. Like, I'm sorry, but it is just absolutely fucking terrifying.
Shout out to these guys though. Real shit.
For some reason, there's 68 of them available. There were 69.
Oh, there was only
Nice.
one more, man. It was so
Wow.
nice. Well, there were 69.
69.
One was sold.
Oh,
So
no.
there are 69 of them that this guy has had available at some point. So for that, we will say
Nice.
I also want to say, the 68. Maybe I should buy 3 so that we can each get a home version.
Please no. And
man.
any final remarks for our draft classes?
I don't know if I have.
Apparent gem that was round 7 of the '96 NFL draft.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful find.
It really was.
And here I was sitting here saying this was going to be really fucking dumb.
And what do you know? It was really fucking dumb.
Yeah, but we found some comedy gold.
but in the best way possible.
It was dumb in the Condor style of dumb.
Very true.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like and it's funny because obviously when I first pulled this up, I looked at the very bottom. I was like, oh, it's fucking Sam Manuel, whatever. Didn't give it a second thought, and I just went back to fucking round one and kept this thing open.
Uh-huh.
Now that I was actually sitting and I was actually reading through some of the names because I was trying to find some dumb names.
Yeah, you found Sam and Sean Manuel.
Two fucking black guys with unibrows.
Oh man.
Maybe
Maybe these guys know Anthony Davis. I don't know.
You think they go to the same eyebrow place?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Fair enough. But
Yeah, that whole segment.
that was interesting.
Yeah, that
that was-
segment kind of had a chokehold on the podcast for a while. But-
Not chokeholds.
But you know what has a chokehold on the world?
Oh no.
Is the
It can't
McDonald's Sprite, man. That McDonald's Sprite be hitting different.
The McDonald's Sprite.
I don't know why the hell I wanted to talk about this. But McDonald's Sprite.
Because we figured out some shit, man. You got to remember. We put on our big brains and we thought about it.
We sent some information over to the What the Condor science team, which is just Condor in a lab coat, if you can picture that.
Dear God, no.
And we found out some things like it has been scientifically proven. Our source is Condor in a lab coat and some goggles.
Condor with a lab coat.
So you can take this with a very large grain of salt.
I love how that's his credential. His credential is just he's got a lab coat.
And swimmer's goggles.
Damn it.
That he stole from Michael Phelps. So they got some credibility to him.
Yeah.
And he's ruining them by using them in a fucking lab. Where God only knows what the fuck he's got in there.
Well, whatever he has in there, it has come up with the Condor scientific fact that McDonald's Sprite has the properties that is keeping Betty White alive. Betty White would not be alive today if it were not for McDonald's Sprite, according to the What the Condor science team.
Yeah, guys.
Yes.
I would just like to add now 3 these Daniel Brother cards into the studio.
Did you actually fucking buy them?
Did you buy fucking 3 of them?
One for all the home lives. Oh, you don't get one because you're not even listening.
God damn it.
Exactly.
Carlos, I might
I'll
buy you one, Carlos. If I'm feeling nice enough, if you give me enough shots at cockatoos, I'll buy you one.
I'll light the fire. I'll send out the call that I'll be expecting mail.
So, anyways, back to what we were talking about. The What the Condor science team has
the
found
fact that Betty White enjoys a nice crisp McDonald's Sprite.
There's something about the Sprite from McDonald's that just doesn't hit or that hits more than canned Sprite or bottled Sprite that you get from the gas station.
I mean, dude, bottom line, that shit be hitting different.
They have to be putting some sort of crack cocaine in there.
I mean,
who
knows? Hey, think about it. Coke had to fucking take their cocaine out of the Coca-Cola.
That is true. They didn't say anything about Sprite, though.
No.
They said Coca-Cola. They ain't say nothing about no Sprite, though. You know what I'm saying?
Now here's the real question. Fucking, does Coke actually own Sprite?
Yes.
Oh, they do? Nice.
Yes. This just in. Awesome. Breaking news. We also have news from the What the Condor science team that not only Betty White is taking this McDonald's Sprite, we have 2 more notable celebrities that are reaping the benefits of McDonald's Sprite. The Queen of England and former Price is Right host Bob Barker are also in on this.
Okay, you know what? Someone's got to ask it. It's going to be me. One, how old are these fucking people? Because I feel like the Queen's like 150 years old.
They have to be like above 95.
Dude, I mean, like, I don't know.
95 or older.
Like I said, I'm fucking the Queen, man. She's like a million. I swear.
95. April 21st, 1926 for the Queen of England. Betty White.
Oh.
99. January 17th of 1922. Bob Barker, 97. December 12th of 1923.
So,
Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So, definitely, you're the, was
There's
this
two
without
A's on
going
Twitter.
over?
What?
I'm what now?
Closest without going over.
What do you mean?
You guys never watched Price is Right, did you?
You said they were all. Yeah, I was gonna say. He's making a Price is Right joke because you said they're all
Price is
95
wrong,
or older, or 95 or older.
You said, and then I said 150.
Yeah, well, dude, first off, dude, the fucking Queen is the youngest of the three.
I will not lie. Shout out to Bob Barker. I mean, I know who Bob Barker is, and he's a legend, but I never watched an episode of Price is Right.
I have at the bar. For some
That's
reason,
what you watch
the bar
whenever
has Price is Right.
whenever it's a snow day and you don't go to school. You watch Price is Right.
I mean that's true. You watch that. You watch
no.
fucking what was it? Wheel of Fortune.
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
It's
Didn't they
crazy
play
how
Deal or No Deal, or was that for later in the day?
That was later in the day. Because I used to be all about game shows.
I will say I am not trying to mock the dead, of course, but I will say
No,
it's
of course.
crazy. It is crazy how Bob Barker lived longer than Alex Trebek.
That's tragic.
Dude.
It's very tragic because Bob
Speaking-
Barker, no disrespect, but Bob Barker is an old fart.
He really is.
And
You know-
Alex Trebek had barely just cracked 80.
Dude,
I have another-
Trebek wasn't hitting that Sprite.
Rest in power to a
You know
king.
who else died before those three? Rest in peace.
Who?
Sean Connery.
Oh, I told you that
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah, Sean Connery passed away.
Wait,
Or not yesterday, a couple days ago. Wait, who was I talking to yesterday?
no.
No one.
Me.
Was it
Talking to me. But also,
Yeah, I told you.
Oh yeah,
I was scrolling through the Facebooks.
It's just barely been a year since Sean Connery passed. Wow.
yeah, apparently it's been a year now.
Oh, well, damn. Don't I feel dumb? And that,
Yeah,
kids, is why you
couldn't
always read into shit.
This is
Don't
why
ever take shit at face value.
Except this $19 bill. Take that at face value.
No, don't.
Can I
take
buy
that
a
at face value.
Fortnite card with it?
No, you need 20.
Damn. $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
$19 Fortnite card. But so anyway, so question 2, considering we have these 3 people who are really fucking old. Who's
And
dying
McDonald's
first?
Sprite. Who's dying first? I don't know.
Like let's say a hypothetical situation, because obviously with that Sprite they're gonna live forever. So in a hypothetical world where McDonald's just stops serving Sprite.
Who loses the connection to the Sprite?
Well, why would they do that? Why would they stop selling Sprite? They can't.
No,
do
they're
that.
not going to stop selling. Just these 3 people are going to lose their connections to get the Sprite.
Well, I mean that's why I said hypothetical situation. Okay, fuck it here. Hypothetical situation. McDonald's has to fucking foreclose and shut down all locations.
Oh man, none of us are gonna live
they-
to see that day. But that's
They found out that the CEO liked to diddle pigs while in outer space. So
I
he
can see it.
had to sell
I'm pretty
and
sure that's how the
all
McRibs are made.
and all McDonald's had to get shut down. So no one has access to the life elixir known as McDonald's Sprite. Who dies first? The Queen, Bob Barker, or Betty White?
Bob Barker.
I would Sprite, but I got clown juice.
You are a clown. Anyway,
My pick's Bob Barker. My pick is Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
I'm thinking the Queen.
Yeah, I don't know. What is Bob Barker doing now?
Nothing.
What is Betty White doing now?
Nothing.
Being
What's
fucking
the Queen doing
famous,
now?
running a
Nothing.
country.
Is she really though?
No.
Like, is she
No,
I
she's
feel like there's so
not.
many people under
No,
her who's doing
she's
it
not.
for her.
Like,
She's
not really doing anything.
I think it's called a constitutional monarch. She's literally just a figurehead for the British government.
I'll give you a figurehead.
Like she still gets like fancy shit because she is still the queen. But like I mean, she pays taxes. Fucking, she really has no like political power. Like she can't say like fuck you, we're going to war.
Why the fuck not?
Do you guys want to know something interesting about the Queen of England?
What's that?
The Queen of England knows who Mario is. Like the video game character. She's aware of his existence.
Okay. She was
And
probably there when it was created. But
she loves Nintendo so much, and she loved playing Wii Bowling so much when it came out, that there was a golden Nintendo Wii designed custom for the Queen of England.
that's gorgeous.
And in April of 2021, it was put up for sale for $300,000 on eBay.
Somebody buy it?
I don't know if somebody bought it. I would have to click the IGN article and read it, but I don't really want to do that.
Yeah,
It's
don't
interesting.
bother with that.
You know something else the queen can do? Because you know the queen still has like special privileges.
Of course.
If there were an actual reason, like a good legit reason, the queen could just like walk up to your house, fucking kick the door in, take your kids, and just take them away from you.
I mean, are you stopping her?
Yes.
I was about to say, I'm throwing hands.
I was gonna say I'm gonna cold cock her right in the face.
I was
You know
about
how
to
many
say, if she
people you have around
if she
her?
tries to take my hypothetical kids, she's dying before Bob Barker. Unless Bob Barker's there with her, then he's getting the work too. But
All three of these people are gonna come and take your kids.
I
I
found
don't
out
know.
that there's a lot of like funny shit that the queen can actually do. Like fucking, I mean, again, like she could kick in your front door, and she could just like spray her gang tags all over your wall and just walk the fuck out. And there ain't shit you can do about it.
Yo, as long as she's throwing up Grove Street families, she can leave it up there.
I mean, like fucking, like so there's weird shit she can do. She doesn't need a passport or a driver's license because everything in Britain is issued like under the Queen's name. So like it comes down to like she can't issue herself a passport in her name because she is her.
So she just kind of walks around all willy nilly and whatnot.
Or the
Yes.
TSA is gonna stop the Queen.
Yes, she drives. Well, when she drives without a license. If she gets pulled over, they take one look at her and they just go, "Oh, carry on." They probably
Imagine being that cop that pulls over the Queen of England.
You were doing 125 kilometers an hour. This is a 40-kilometer mile. Is that?
Oh.
Way to go. Have a nice day.
Yeah, well,
okay. I mean, at that point, dude, like you catch a glimpse of her, and it's just like, what the fuck is this old bag doing that requires her to go so fucking fast? Like, let's be real.
My
here.
God,
let's be
the
real.
shuffleboard game is not that important, lady.
Exactly.
Because I can do what I want.
You're
up to the car.
You're a cop, and you roll up to a car, and you're fucking. I mean, I'm they fucking radio it in like, hey, we got someone going way too fucking fast. And they're like, all right, jolly good, just tell us who it is. And he just gets him and he's like, excuse me, let me see your license registration.
Look at your license and
Fuck.
registration.
You
Oh,
just
yeah.
walk back to the car. Yeah, it's Queen Lizzie, isn't it?
Just, you're playing a joke. Come on, what's the name? It's the
He
Queen.
didn't have a license.
It's actually the Queen, bruv.
Just, you're fucked.
Oh well.
At this point, you look back up and the Queen's fucking out of her car, walking towards your car.
Oh no!
Like, dude,
No!
I mean, dude, you fucking close that door and you throw that bitch in reverse and you just go as far as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Even worse, she's fucking walking to your car and she's fucking strapped.
So what do you think the Queen does in that situation? Does she get pissed? Does she get pissed that she's getting pulled over, or does she feel proud of herself that the police force in her country that's run by her is doing their job?
Yeah. I mean, I guess both in a sense. Like, maybe it depends on like what kind of mood she's in and what kind of mood the cop's in. Because I mean, like, if the cop's in a bad mood, like,
they run the plates.
Like, well, shut up. This is like, you see a car flying by, you don't exactly have time to run the plates.
Yeah, but the normal process is you pull them
Fuck
over.
you and your normal process.
You run the plates and then you walk up to the window.
This is still a hypothetical situation where there's no fucking Sprite in the world because McDonald's shut down. So fuck you.
So in this hypothetical world, is Bob Barker dead or is he still kicking by the time the Queen gets pulled over?
He's probably still kicking. I mean, he's still alive now.
I think
is that why she's going so fast? Because she's going from McDonald's to McDonald's trying to find one that's open and has Sprite.
Yes. You know what? That there. Fuck it. Fine. That's why she gets pulled over. She is driving McDonald's to McDonald's trying to find her elixir. And one cop's just in a really shitty mood because he tried to go to McDonald's and they didn't have anything, so he had to go to Burger King. He was sad about it.
Man, I had to go to Burger King.
But anyway, back to topic. If I had to choose one that's gonna die first, I'd have to go with I want to say the Queen. I don't know why. Like, because I mean, she's the youngest of the three. But I think she's gonna die.
That is true. She is the youngest, so in theory, she's the one you expect the least, and you always expect the unexpected.
That's very true. Very true.
But then again, who's really expecting Bob Barker to just kick the bucket at any time? Who's just sitting around waiting for Bob Barker to die?
Bucket. So, question: did we just kill all three of these people?
I think we did.
Probably, yeah.
Now that we've been talking about it for
fucking like a half hour or something, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, our whole panel's almost completely full. If you want to be technical, I think we've got like 45 seconds until the panel's filled.
So here we are. We've pretty much cursed Queen Elizabeth, Betty White, and Bob Barker all on the same podcast. So we are going to move very far away from that. And we're going to make a quick announcement before we move on to another topic. The What the Condor Album Club. The polls have officially been closed as of I think over a week ago. I think at this point, over 2 weeks ago, maybe. But if you don't know what the Condor Album Club is,
what the Condor?
It is basically our version of book clubs the old white ladies have, except for we're going to be listening to some good ass music.
Yeah, instead of book club, it's music club.
I'm illiterate.
So the first album that
bum cover.
The Twitter polls want us to cover is Blonde by Frank Ocean.
All right.
I don't know who that is.
Within, I think we're gonna do one more episode, and then in the episode after that, we're going to be discussing.
Yes. Next week we're gonna have a plain episode. We may talk about the music, how we're enjoying it or
Mhm.
not enjoying it. But
Okay.
2 weeks from now is when we'll have the first official review for the What the Condor Music Club, where we will discuss Aaron's album, Frank Ocean's Blonde.
Yes. So that's
And
that's
I'm looking forward to that. I'm
that's
doing
our
this again. I'm
that's our
looking forward to that.
announcement. That's our announcement. So we're gonna. I mean, I've been listening to it, throughout time because it's my favorite piece of music ever made. But
Right.
for anybody else, even outside of you two that want to partake, be sure to be getting your listens in for Frank Ocean's Blonde, because we are going to be covering that in just 2 weeks.
And
So
make sure you leave your own comments on the What the Condor Twitter.
yes, mention us at Condor What. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about what we think. All of that stuff.
I got Frank Ocean in it.
And on
Yeah,
that
do all that.
note, we will catch you guys next weekend or weekend. We're not recording on the weekend.
At some point. We'll catch you at some point.
Next time.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's too much time with Condor. I can't help it.
It really is. RIP